Bobcats 14 is head coach Buddy Stevens. Please join me in congratulating Coach Buddy Stevens and the East Mississippi.
When you get voted in #1 at the beginning of the year, it kind of puts a monkey on your back and a target on your back, and you know we've had that all year, and we get everybody's best game, and you know hopefully that you know we can continue it on. But I mean it's something very hard, you know, when you've had to carry that #1 moniker all through the season, and it just, you know, it's a lot to live up to sometimes for these kids. Glory goes to God for this. Without him, we're nothing. Our guys played very hard. You know, it was really exciting to watch our guys come back and play with the resilience that they had. Give a lot of credit to Jones. Jones has a really good football team, and you know, they pushed us to the limit. For me, all of them are special, but you know, I feel great for these kids that are on this team that hadn't had an opportunity to do that.
We knew we had it in the back of our mind that the defense, we got the #1 defense in the country, and we was gonna do great things. And I mean, I wouldn't rather chase this dream with nobody else but my team and my brother. So working on our 4th ring, it's just a blessing, man. It's a blessing.
It's just exciting. You know, we come here, they just preach state championship, national, and we go out there and get the job done. It's just like something that warms up your inside. It's just, you know, with my brothers, you know, we got one more week together. We got to ball out.
Tell Toto we're loading up the bus and we're going to Kansas.
Third down and a long 5, man in motion from near side to far. Snap by DeWeaver, looks over the middle and can't find anybody. Will roll it to the right. He's going to keep it himself. He's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, EMCC. Messiah DeWeaver from 8 yards out of the Lions are on the board. Twin receivers stacked either side. Here's the snap, great protection. DeWeaver just steps up, unloads, has a man wide open, caught 16-yard line, trying to get downfield, getting inside the 10, inside the 5, Adrian Miller, touchdown! And the Lions score and regain the lead. So they're going to go for it, man in motion. Far side to near. Snap to DeWeaver. Rolls to the near side. Clutches the football. And he's going to tuck it. And he dives for the pylon. Does he get in?
He did.
Yes, he gets in for 2. And EMCC's up by a touchdown. 14-7. Great job by DeWeaver just willing his way to this near side pylon. So the snap for their own 39. Evans is bottled up, and now it's intercepted. And it's taken away inside the 10, inside the 5, and diving to the goal line. Touchdown, EMCC. DeWeaver in the shotgun. They'll snap it from midfield, turns, leave it with his tailback, Essen Green. He's going to outrun everybody. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, EMCC.
We played fast, you know. We practiced, did what we practiced. We've been going over it all week, so, you know, we just executed. That's all.
I just feel like it's great weather conditions. I like these type of conditions, so it shows us, you know what I'm saying, that we can defend the run, and if they want to pile up and run the ball, we're going to match up with them.
Oh, it was a great night. We finished the season 9-0, which we always going to do. On to the playoffs.
Hopefully our guys will prepare, and if we prepare, we'll be fine. And if we don't, we won't, because I think tonight our defense did a great job of carrying us. You know, and that was I mean that was the story of the game. They just kept hammering, and gave us an opportunity to score, and then they scored for us, and just kind of that was the thing that swung the pendulum, is when they picked up the fumble and ran it in. That just, that I think that kind of that was the breaking point for Northeast. It was a concerted effort to drive me bat crazy tonight, I think. So, but we won the ball game, and our guys were very resilient. I was very proud of how they just kept playing hard, and happy to be undefeated in the regular season, undefeated. The guys deserve it.
Opportunity happens at East Mississippi Community College. The opportunity to jumpstart your education with our affordable tuition and financial aid options. The opportunity to explore many career paths with our industry-leading workforce training and academic programs. The opportunity to become a national champion on and off the field. Turn opportunity into reality. Register today at East Mississippi Community College. Opportunity happens here.
What's the game today like for you, being the interim president of the college?
Well, it's exciting. Football playoffs are always exciting, and I've been here now 2 years as AD, and it's we've been real successful. So we're looking forward to today, and we just want to keep our string going.
What was it like as a player for Coach Bill Sullivan?
Frightening. He was. I guess from the time I was in the 9th grade until I graduated high school, that was my goal. I just wanted to get in a situation where I could play in scuba, play for Coach Sullivan. And so it was exciting, and we had 2 really good years when I was here. And it was one of those things I look back on, I wouldn't take anything for having been through it.
You came back and served as the head coach of the football team. What was it like actually being the head coach at that time?
Well, those 12 years in scuba as a head football coach were some of the best of my life. And again, it was exciting to come back, and this was my school. I played here, and so I can't tell you how it felt when I got a chance to come back as a head football coach. I didn't try to do the things that Coach Sullivan did, but being a part of his program and everything, it was a time in my life where it was a dream come true for me to be able to be the head coach here.
What does it feel like now, having Mickey Stokes served as a player and now working for you as a vice president?
Well, Mickey's one of those guys that I was always proud of, and I still am. And he's a guy that I guarantee you when you interview him, if he tells you something, it'll be the truth. He's that kind of guy. He and I have been close over the years. He came, I guess his first year to play here was he was a freshman in 1978. And we've been good friends since then. And when I came back, you know, Mickey was I came back as athletic director. He's vice president for student life, so he was my boss. And so I've taken about 3 or 4 months off now, and I'm kind of the boss now. So, but we've remained close. He's a great guy. He's been an asset to the school. He's been here 34 years. So he's been a big part of East Mississippi Community College. I tell you, we've got some loyal fans. They show up for these contests. They support the school. I just want them all to know how much we appreciate it and how much I've enjoyed being a part of it over the last 50 years.
Mr. Mickey, what was it like as a player for Dr. Bradbury when you played for him?
It was great. Played in 78, 79, and you know, he was of course our head coach, and I mean, he was a fantastic coach. I thought he was one of the smartest people I knew, and but it was 2 of the best years of my life, to be honest with you. The 2 years I was here with him, and then and you know, he's always been one of my favorite people. And you know, you mentioned Dr. Bradbury, or Coach Bradbury, I call him, but he you know, he was instrumental in helping me get this. I got a scholarship with Mississippi College. Played there 2 years and was able to start and had a good career there. So you know, I credit everything to East Mississippi for getting me started. So.
Dr. Bradbury has kind of changed roles a little bit this year. One of those, he was your athletic director for a little while.
That's right.
And then now he's coming back and he's serving as your interim president. So what's it been like, him working for you and now you working for him? What's that like?
It's been great. I mean, to be honest with you, he would tell people he was working for me, but I never acknowledged that. I said, we're working together, and like I said, that was it was a unique thing for me because I had the opportunity to work with him, and somebody I respected and appreciated, and you know, I'll be forever grateful for having that opportunity, you know. And so not only as athletic director, of course, now as our interim president, you know, I think he's very, very intelligent, knows a lot about the system, the community college system. He brings a lot to that position, and look forward to, I wish he would stay on for a long time, you know, to be quite honest, but I've really enjoyed it. It's been a great last 2 or 3 years.
Mr. Stokes, athletics always have been a part of the culture at EMCC, but could you have foreseen the success of the last 10 years?
You know, that's a good question. I think that no, to answer your question, I guess, I didn't know that we would have, if you had told me we were going to win 4 national championships. I remember one of the biggest moments in sports for me was when we won the state championship in 2009. That was our very first one, and you know, it was something I'll never forget. I actually never thought we would reach that level, much less the 4 national championships in football. Of course, our other sports have elevated. You know, basketball did really well, went to like 5 of the national tournaments in a row, and some, you know, did a really good job, and they're continuing to work hard. So, yeah, it's been a really good 10 years for us, and I hope we'll keep, you know, working hard to improve on that.
How much has the success on the football field translated into other areas, Mr. Mickey?
Well, I think it's given the institution a lot of recognition, not only within the state, but outside the state as well, you know, internationally, nationally and internationally, even with some things that have taken place in the last few years. I think the success has, you know, puts our name out in the forefront as far as community college athletic program, especially in football. You know, so I think in that regard, you know, it's given us a lot of recognition. Yeah, I mean, academically, I think our school, you know, institution is second to none. I mean, we've had, if you look at the athletic and academics together, just, you know, year after year, I think for the last 5 or 6 years, we've had our softball program has been in the top 5, top 10 of the nation, you know, but in the top 5 in the last 2 or 3 years. All right, softball finished #1 academically. Football program was #1 not only on the field last year as national champions, we're also national champions in the classroom academically. We were #1 ranked football program in the nation. So, you know, I think that our academics are, like I said, second to none, and I think they're, you know, we're doing a great job with that. So, and then we have success stories that are outside of athletics that we have. Our Phi Theta Kappa group are doing extremely good things. Different programs throughout our college are showing a lot of success. I know we have gold medal winners in welding and different automotive programs, and of course our workforce development program is highly ranked and one of the higher ranked in the Southeast and maybe in the nation.
When the Netflix series first came up, what were your thoughts, Mr. Mickey?
Well, when they first approached us about the Netflix series, I'll be honest, I had a lot of concerns and was not sure that's something our institution needed to get into. But I think I was proven wrong with the fact that the notoriety of the program, the notoriety it gave our institution, and the way we do things, the techniques and the styles of our college. I think it shows a lot of not just what East Mississippi does, but what junior community colleges do in general throughout the nation. So I think in those ways, it really was good for our institution. It's something even though we're not doing Netflix here at this time, we're still constantly getting information and feedback from people throughout the world, that know where East Mississippi, and you can go somewhere with the East Mississippi cap on or on your shirt, and you can be in whatever part of the country you want to choose, and somebody's going to recognize you and say something about East Mississippi, before the day's over. So it's always pretty neat to have that and to have the recognition, nationally. So.
How do you keep the momentum going at this point? How's the college going to keep the momentum going in your opinion?
Well, it all comes from our leadership, from the president's position, the board of trustees, and then the other administrators. We've got to continue to support the programs and to build them and to try to keep up with everyone throughout the state. Other community colleges are building new facilities. They're doing things to improve the quality of their programs and their offerings, and in all areas, not just athletics, but in athletics particularly. And it's gotten very competitive, and for us to be able to compete in the future, we're going to have to do some things to try to keep up. And we've done it. We've kind of set the stage with the new field and the new scoreboard and video board. Now everyone seems to have new additions to their stadium. Probably 3/4 of the schools have the video boards, and they try to do things, so we kind of set the standard, and now we need to kind of raise the bar a little bit more. And I think you just got to stay a step ahead. First of all, the prediction is I think there's going to be great things for East Mississippi in the future. I think the leadership that we'll have and currently do have, with our board of trustees and the different people who are helping us, will make sure of that. I think we're going to elevate not only athletically, but we're going to elevate in all areas of academics, all areas of workforce, career tech programs. I think our institution will grow dramatically, especially as the economic development areas within our district, as they grow and they continue to flourish. It's just going to bring more and more opportunity to the institution. So.
Good afternoon and welcome to Sullivan Wyndham Field on the campus of East Mississippi Community College, where it's playoff football action today. It's the first round of the MAC-JC playoffs. Number 1 out of the North and number 1 in the country, EMCC, hosting the number 2 out of the South Division in MAC-JC play, 16th ranked Colin. As Garner comes up on the football, kicks it with his right leg, and it's high end over end. It's going to go to the 1-yard line over on the far side, taken by Clayton. Comes to the near side, across the 10, and he gets hit around the 13-yard line, and he is dropped. Ball's going to be between the hashes at the 14. They fire it short near side, caught 18-yard line, and that's going to be caught by Miller. Twins near side. The snap, going to leave it with McIntosh, go straight up the middle, and he's going to be popped around the 22, stays on his feet up to the 24-yard line. Ball's placed middle of the field at midfield. Screen pass over on the left side on the tunnel screen, and it's caught. 3rd down and long. The snap to DeWeaver. He steps up in the pocket, now is flushed out to the left, floats it towards the end zone, has Drummond caught it! Touchdown! EMCC! He caught it over his defender's head. Oh my goodness! And beating on the play was Harold Blackman. There was nothing he could do there. Drummond just athletically goes up and grabs it off his helmet. Rico's going to take the football behind right guard, get out across the 5, and he's going to get up to the 8-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Davis floats backwards off his back, throws the interception. EMCC intercepts it, and it's a big boy who's going to get it around the 40-yard line, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds. Snap for the left hash, and big hole straight up the middle. Deion McIntosh hasn't been touched yet. He's hit at the 40-yard line of Colin, and he's dropped there. The snap. He goes back to pass. Everybody goes out for the pass. Steps up in the pocket, and he's going to be sacked back at the 3-yard line. Huge sack for EMCC. Davis with the snap. He rolls to the near side and has Paulino Bell in his face, and it's intercepted by EMCC and drug out of bounds to the 45-yard line near side. And E.J. Woods is going to make that interception. McIntosh wanted to cut inside, and it bounces back to the right, and he's going to have some real estate. Now he cuts downfield as he cuts left at the 35. A play action to McIntosh, wide open, Drummond caught, 48-yard line, sideline route near side, and they push him out of bounds inside the 45. Ball just inside the 15, inside handoff to Moore, and he's going to get down to about the 11 before he's tripped up there. Single receiver near side. Ulmer in the shotgun. Brings Reddix in motion on the speed play. They fake it going straight up the middle into the end zone. Touchdown. 5-yard touchdown run for Tyquan Ulmer.
On the 4-yard carry.
Showing some pressure with Cunningham standing up at his left defensive end spot. They leave it with Owens. Owens tripped up from behind. A tackle for loss inside the 30. And they lead it 14-0 over Colin here in the first round of the MAC-JC State playoffs. So the ball is kicked in, it rolls out of the side of the end zone. Josh Smith is going to give the touchback. The snap to Davis, he's looking left, hit, drop, sack, back inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. Eric Kitchen is in there on the play. Trips left, snap to Davis. Pocket collapses, hit again, sacked inside the 10, back-to-back sacks. Eric Kitchen comes up with another one. Second down and long to Weaver. Screen pass over the middle to Moore. He's got it inside the 25, just the middle of the field. Between the hashes, still on his feet after he was hit inside the 20 and dropped down at the 15-yard line. Snap is back. Here's the kick, and the short field goal is through the uprights and good. DeWeaver gets rid of it quickly, and it's caught by Connor at the 45, stays on his feet, breaks a tackle. He's in the open field, 30, 25, 20, and he's going to be caught and wrapped up at the 19-yard line and tackled by 3 Colin Wolves. He's still fighting on his feet, but they're going to blow the play dead down at the 17-yard line. Same formation as last, the snap. In the shotgun to DeWeaver, hands it off to McIntosh, breaks a tackle to the 10, breaks another tackle, tries to get the outside. He's at the 5. Oh, and he knocks him down at the 3-yard line as he steps out of bounds. It's first down and goal to go for EMCC. Ulmer's back in the contest. He takes the snap, will hand it off to Keon Moore, dances up the middle. Is he in? Touchdown, EMCC. He is in from 3 yards out. Keon Moore scores. Keon Moore has just extended the lead, and that's his 5th touchdown on the ground this season, and the Lions lead at 23-0 pending the PAT. The snap from the 27, play action, has great protection, now has pressure, and he's sacked inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. And don't tell me, yeah, Everett Cunningham. Back to pass, backside pressure, he's hit, and the ball comes out. And who falls on it, EMCC or Colin? I think it's going to be Colin who fell on it back at the 11-yard line. Takes the snap from his own 11, has inside pressure, gets rid of it quickly, and it's incomplete. He was trying to find Deion Dampier, his tailback. Peyton Davis with, oh, he's going to be hit and dropped. What a sack. Handoff goes behind the left tackle. So an off-tackle play there down to the 15-yard line. Snap to DeWeaver, inside handoff, McIntosh inside the 10. Oh, ball's over man to the 5 to the goal line. Touchdown, Deion McIntosh.
What a way to put an exclamation point on this win today for EMCC.
twin receivers either side. Davis takes the snap. He's back to pass, steps up in the pocket, and he is pounced on. Ball is loose at the fumble and is picked up by Owens inside the 25. And so everything ends well. EMCC wins the game, and there's no incidents. 31-7 the final score.
Hey, awesome. 1-0, playing for the ring, playing for an opportunity to play at the big game. Hey, hey, love you. You did great. Everybody get in here. Let's say thanks.
I thought we had our best game plan all year for this game. The kids executed. You know, it ain't pretty sometimes, but we're efficient, okay? We're going to scratch some points out. We're going to make it happen, and that's exactly what we did today. We left too many points, you know, off the board in the red zone today, but when we get down there, we got to punch the ball in. So I thought sometimes we probably overthought it on some of the calls we made, but anyway, the kids did a great job executing the game plan from 20 to 20. You know, and we did exactly what we wanted to do. We knew probably the best look that we've had all year on knowing what we're going to get. So the kids did great. You know, we just got to be better as coaches, and that's me on the play calling.
What do you guys do now as you look towards the future, and what do you work on in this next week?
I just think we got to fine-tune what we do. You know, we do what we do. I mean, well, there's some stuff that for sure that we game plan, but you know, we just got to be good at what we're good at, okay? And we just got to keep working on the deficiencies of what we're not very good at. So that's what we're trying to do. You know, we get an opportunity another week to play another big game, and the kids just always find a way. You know, they're resilient. They play with a relentless effort, and you know, I'm super proud of them. Of course, our offensive line is the best in the country. We push people off the ball, and you know, so we rely on the run. We're a pass team, but you know, we can also run the ball down your throat.
The game as defense, we went pretty good when I got the job done. When I did playing every snap as hard as we could, effortless, and we just went out there and succeeded 1-0 as we, you know, expected. Just treated like a normal week, nothing different. Go out there, focus every day at practice, get reps, mental reps, and come out here on Saturday and do what we did today. Sometimes overwhelming at some point, but you know, it's always good to be a Lion, knowing that little kids look up to you. You know, you gotta lead by example.
Opportunity happens at East Mississippi Community College. The opportunity to jumpstart your education with our affordable tuition and financial aid options. The opportunity to explore many career paths with our industry-leading workforce training and academic programs. The opportunity to become a national champion on and off the field. Turn opportunity into reality. Register today at East Mississippi Community College. Opportunity happens here.